Hello friends, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I actually have several videos that I did want to make today. One of them was an update on just on moving locations, basically, because that's what I did. Another one was reading chapters 25 through 27 of the book. And then this video I wanted to make was an update on the MK Ultra gang stalking. As I mentioned before, I wrote some things down because I do not want to miss anything. But as I mentioned before, the media will work in conjunction with the government to kind of irritate a target in many different ways. One of them is through monarch programming through the media. And like I mentioned before in the last video, this target at any point can just walk away from the media. It's very difficult to not consume media anymore or to be careful what you curate carefully what you do consume, but it is not impossible. If the target cannot be reached via those means, they will reach out to them in person. And I have examples of that today, right now. When I mentioned that I was moving and that they like to attack pressure points, that night, the night that before I was supposed to move, I go on a walk with my little dog, and there is a news crew just on the walk. It's a guy with a camera from Channel 13 with their little branded van and their little vests, and they're just doing a news story on the walk. Whatever. It's what I just walk past it and ignore it. The next morning, the same exact thing happens, except for it's the US Marshals. And for me, it's one thing when it's just like an intern or any guy who has a camera that can go stand down on a trail at a park. It's one thing. But when you have public servants who are supposed to be protecting and serving and upholding the law being pulled off their post to play NPC to somebody else's main character because a person outside of the organization has money to pull those types of strings, not only is that organized crime and racketeering, but it is completely outside of the law. You are supposed to be doing your jobs. You're not supposed to be playing games like a news crew. It's really ridiculous. And let's see. Oh, one thing, I've never recorded this stuff before because I never had anywhere to put it. But next time, if it happens again, I will definitely record it because it's interesting. It's really interesting. But oh, and I also wanted to mention that when I was unlawfully detained, I was actually kidnapped. It is likened to kidnapping out of my home. There was a SWAT team with at least 50 people and helicopters and aerial backup to come and get me when I hadn't even left my house in like 3 or 4 days. And if I hadn't thought that I was like really cool or a badass before, these people were determined not only to die at my feet, but to make me look spectacular every single time when they try this stuff. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And it really does go too far. And it really does need to end. And that is all I have to say about that right now. And I will come back with the rest of the stuff later. I love you. Bye. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. There was one thing I missed. Usually I just ignore it. Like in the case of the news crew or whatever they were, I just ignore it. But when it is someone who is supposed to be doing their job, I really do like to remind, especially police officers, in as loud and obnoxious a way as possible, that the payouts for lawsuits against the force for excessive force or misconduct usually come out of the pensions of the officers involved. And I don't stop to see what their reactions are because I just keep walking. Okay, now I'm done for us right now. Love you.